Hey guys, today is going to be a very unusual video. I am not going to talk about the top tokens that I consider to be potentially profitable. On the contrary, I am going to talk about tokens that I personally will not invest in and believe that this is the most correct strategy. This video will be very useful for both beginners and experienced crypto enthusiasts. And it is especially relevant during the current drawdown, when almost everyone is looking for the best coins to invest in. So be sure to watch this video till the end, as it will be very useful and likely to save you a lot of money. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's get started. Before we start, I want to make it clear that this video is in no way financial advice. These are just my opinions and market analysis, so be sure to do your due diligence before buying or selling any coins. In this video, I want to quickly go through the top 15 coins by market capitalization, so I'll start with the top 10, where the old players in this market are. Let me clarify right away that I will give short comments on coins that I think are not bad and a more detailed review of less promising assets. So, in the top 10, I have no questions at all about the first 6 coins, because there is the fundamental Bitcoin, no less fundamental Ethereum, Solana, and BNB. And I don't even see any point in talking about stablecoins, because they are not investments, but rather a tool for them. And then questions arise because there are 4 more coins in the top 10, 3 of which can be considered for investment. So let's start with XRP. This is one of the oldest assets that has been around since 2013. At the same time, their main idea is to create the SWIFT of the crypto world. That is, they want to replace the long-standing outdated methods of international transfers with cryptocurrency transfers. In general, this is a pretty good initiative, and I have to say that they have an impressive list of partners using their technology in one way or another. In addition, they have a direction of their own stablecoin, which has not yet been released because they have problems with the SEC. This is not some kind of news, you can even see it on their website. And to be honest, it is not difficult to understand that creating your own stablecoin is more about making more money than creating a truly new and groundbreaking product, because there are already many stablecoins that perfectly fulfill their own function. And now that we have discussed almost all the functions of this project and its advantages, I would like to move on to the reasons why I do not consider this asset for investment. First of all, it should be noted that despite the fact that the coin has been in circulation for more than 10 years, it is still slightly more than 56% in circulation. This seems ridiculous to me personally. And they unlock from their escrow wallets and distribute portions of the tokens to treasury wallets and sales wallets. Here's a great example of what we saw in early September. Ripple unlocked 1 billion XRP on September 1st, worth about $570 million as of Finbold's reporting date of August 31st. The company then reserved 200 million XRP in its treasury account and relocked 800 million tokens in escrow until December 2027. As things developed, the company added another 150 million XRP to Ripple One, the treasury's liquid account for its sales. Selling activity followed as expected, with a 150 million XRP sale on September 13th and a 200 million XRP sale on September 23rd. And all of this is having a rather negative impact on the price of the asset, as such actions can be seen almost every month. Notably, XRP has had one of the highest sustained supply inflations of any cryptocurrency since 2012. Ripple has unlocked and distributed over 56.5 billion XRP during that time, and still holds over 43 billion tokens. That's just scary. And if you still have any doubts that XRP might not be so bad, just look at this. Back in 2020, XRP had problems, and just so you understand, they continue to this day. In fact, yesterday, it was announced that the SEC has filed an appeal in the Ripple XRP case. In short, all of these factors contribute to my openly disliking this asset. I'm not saying that it will never be able to grow, reach old or new all-time highs, but I believe that there are many more promising and profitable assets out there. You have to understand that the market has changed so much in the last 10 years, and even in the last 4 years, that the project may not be as relevant as it could be. After all, there are already many new interesting stories and very strong teams behind them. So I think there are many other coins that can bring more profit in an easier way. What do you think? Share it in the comments, but write a constructive opinion, not just something like XRP will crash or that it will become the new Bitcoin and so on. I think you already know which asset I'm talking about. Dogecoin is the father of all meme coins because it was the first in this already huge story. It was the first asset without any real utility, and it made millions of dollars for early investors. This created a huge boom because this token actually created a new narrative that has slowly evolved and is now at its peak. We can see that there are already 6 coins with a capitalization of more than $1 billion, and a few more will join this list as soon as the market starts to grow again. However, for now, we need to understand that the market has changed as much as possible. And if this can be said about regular coins, then the situation with meme coins is even worse, or rather even more dynamic. Every day, hundreds of new coins appear on Ethereum, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and other blockchains. And this, of course, blurs the attention of such a large and long-standing outdated token. And you should understand that this is not a hate speech. I am in no way saying that Dogecoin will not grow during a more bullish trend. However, I have some doubts that new investors who can buy the token will choose Doge instead of the conventional Popcat or WIF or Pepe. By the way, there are other reasons why I'm quite skeptical about this token. Look at this interesting statistic. 41% of all holders are whales, which actually hold almost half of the total token supply. I think this is not enough when large investors can have such a disastrous impact on a token. And another factor that looks as ridiculous as possible to me. The top 1 meme coin is up only 70% for the year, while Bitcoin, a much larger and less volatile asset, is up 120% since the beginning of the year. In other words, in a growing market, a conservative investor has earned more on Bitcoin than an investor with a riskier strategy of investing in a volatile asset. And this is not a problem for meme coin, it is a problem for Doge. After all, this is not a sufficiently relevant asset with 41% of tokens accumulated on whale wallets. If you want to choose a riskier investment strategy, I don't see the point in choosing this meme coin for it.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Next is Toncoin, which I don't have many questions about right now, although most of the tokens there are also in the hands of whales, which is definitely a huge problem. However, right now this ecosystem is hype, so it is likely that we will see further growth, but be very careful with this asset. The next token is also quite old and well known to many crypto enthusiasts, Cardano. Just like XRP, the main popularity and price growth came at the peak of the bull market in 2021. However, unlike Ripple, the ADA token has shown 30% growth since the beginning of this year. This is definitely a positive indicator and shows us that there is at least some investor interest in this asset. At the same time, Cardano's goals and technologies are quite attractive, as they are aimed at solving the problem of blockchain compatibility and generally spreading the story of decentralized applications on the blockchain. In addition, the project itself is representative of the Layer 1 narrative of blockchains, which is actually a constant and relevant topic for the crypto market. These are the general advantages of the project, but unfortunately, it has a lot of disadvantages that underline everything that has been said before. It has a huge capitalization, which in my opinion does not correspond to the reality of the current market. As for the promotion of the project and its updates, this is a rather controversial issue, and I will now explain why. Unfortunately, there are problems with marketing, and it is not very clear why I, as an investor, should choose this particular asset. The only reason why blockchain is still in the news is because of the CEO, who often likes to make some rather angry comments about other projects. Cardano's relatively low bandwidth may limit its ability to scale and deliver high performance. In other words, at the time of the video recording, this blockchain is limited in terms of its performance capabilities, which is certainly not in its best interest. And besides, we should not forget that the blockchain ecosystem is perhaps the best indicator of its relevance. So, TVL Cardano is a great indicator of how much people are not interested in this blockchain right now, in a fairly active phase of the market. So, taking into account all these facts, it becomes clear that ADA, although it will give X, is not the best asset for investment. Moving on from Cardano, we see Avalanche. In general, I have no negative attitude towards this blockchain because they are trying to keep up with the times. However, there are more promising coins. But we can't write off AVAX either, so let's move on. As for Shiba Inu, the situation is the same as with Dogecoin, an old memecoin that will most likely be eliminated by new narrative representatives. But remember, I'm not saying that this asset won't make any money at all, so I'm not even going to focus on it. I have no questions about Chainlink. This is an important project that is really useful for the whole market, so it already has potential. And the last asset that I think is a relic of the past is Bitcoin Cash. Probably newcomers to crypto don't know what this project is, so I'll tell you in a nutshell. It is actually a hard fork of the original Bitcoin due to disagreements in the community over scalability and network speed. The part of the team that forked was in favor of larger blocks, which would allow the blockchain to process transactions faster and increase throughput. Now that there is such a thing as Layer 2, I mean solutions that solve the problems of Layer 1 blockchains and Bitcoin in particular, I don't really understand the relevance of this project. Moreover, there is no ecosystem and the community seems to be polymorphic, so I see no reason for significant further growth. Also, since the beginning of the year, the original Bitcoin has grown 120%, and this one, which theoretically should have grown along with the original, has only grown 30%. In fact, the only reason for further growth is the scarcity of the original Bitcoin. But I don't think we will be able to see such significant growth to still invest in Bitcoin Cash. Well, that's all for me. Be sure to leave a comment and like this video if you want to see more. I want to remind you that this video is in no way financial advice. This is just my vision and thoughts on the market. So always do your own research before investing and invest wisely. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching your Coin Post.